Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Brenda Tarot here with your extended reading for the week of January the 30th to February the 5th, 2023. This is your finance, career, your romance and relationship, and your outcome this week. So let's see what we have here for my beautiful, beautiful Taurus. Spirit, what do they need to see or know about their jobs, their careers, their businesses, their finance, and the money generally in their life? Let's see what we have here for you. What do you need to see, know, and expect when it comes to this? Here we go. All right. You have the nugget and you have the ornament. Okay, so the nugget says you're going to see small increments of increase in your income, your job, your career, where you could be seeing a slight income, a raise in your income at work. I think you're going to be receiving some valuable information that could have to do with leveling up or getting a new job description, which would involve making more money at your place of work. Some of you might be stepping up. Maybe you're going to apply in-house for a position at your place of employment, or you're going to seek out of your sector and maybe make a fresh start. You're feeling maybe a little bit insecure about your finances, and all you really want is steady work so that you can meet your financial responsibilities. I think that you are trying to get ahead here and build your career so that you will have some income coming in. For those of you that could be in business on your own, you will see profit coming in increments and small increase again. But it is leveling up, and you are climbing up successfully. You've got the ornaments. So this is great. There could be some extra money coming in here, and it could be with that in the small increments of a raise here. And it'll give you reason to celebrate, to go out there, to know that your hard work and efforts will pay off. You're looking at your life in a more mature manner when it comes to your finances, and you're very careful now about your money, organizing it, being logical about it. Some of you might be interested in going into sales. You might be going into retail business, and others you might be getting involved in the fashion industry or beauty industry. I think that you are going to finish your work and tie up loose ends. For those of you that may be reaching a point in your life where you either want to step back and do part-time work or actually think about retirement. So you're trying to get your ducks in a row, cross your T's and I's, to be able to know that you can do this successfully and comfortably. Very interesting. Now, coming in next with the romance and or relationship part of this reading, let's see what you need to see or know. This could be same-sex, marriage, single, love mates, playmates, life mates, soulmates, and twin flames. Let's see what we have here for you. Spirit, what do they need to see or know when it comes to relationships? What do they need to see or know or expect? Ooh, yeah, they flew out, and you've got 3 of them. So let's see what we have for you. Your first card you got is true love, free yourself, and reconciliation. So there could be somebody coming in or returning, someone from your past. It could be someone that you knew years ago, that maybe when you were young, you might have had a relationship with them and you parted ways. Life just got in the way and you went your own ways. But you could be reconnecting, and often this happens on social media. Some of you may be reconnecting on a dating app. Others, this just could be somebody coming back to make amends and to ask for forgiveness. But there could be somebody coming back for some of you. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime, and maybe you're going to consider reconciliation for some of you because you realize that you don't want to lose something that you truly do care for. True love, and especially twin flame relationships, are some of the hardest things on roads you'll ever walk. So keep that in mind. But some of you may need to free yourself. It's time to take back control of your own life. So if you are in the process of reconciliation with someone, you probably will be sitting down and having a heart-to-heart discussion and communicating and being very open, setting up boundaries and letting each other know that you are going to take back your life. You don't want to be controlled by anybody else or life being a constant debate with somebody. So you may be sitting down and saying, okay, but we need to discuss this. If we consider going back together, if we consider resuming this relationship, we need to communicate. And they need to know that you are going to sit down and tell them you're not going to allow yourself to be controlled by anybody. Wow. Interesting. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It doesn't apply to everyone, every Taurus out there. Now, let's see what we have here for your outcome card. What do you need to see, know, or expect? What do you need to relinquish? What do you need to surrender to? What changes do you need to be made aware of? And sometimes we have to accept these things in order to move on. So let's see what we have here for you. There's one. Okay. Let's see what else we have here for you. My beautiful Taurus. There we go. And you've got 3. Okay, so the first card that came out is Surrender to Rest and Sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep. Sorry about that glare. And peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So you could have been pushing yourself very hard. There could be some, you're overtaxing yourself physically or even mentally and emotionally. It's time for you to realize that you need to take time out. Step back and allow yourself the rest you need to rejuvenate, recharge, and to refocus. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty of the ecstasy. So all of this is correlating here to getting your rest, doing what's important to you, putting yourself in that Zen moment, the peace that you need to surround yourself with. Blocking out the rest of the chaos of the world is very important at this time for some of you. So it's time that you take your rest, whether it's a mental, you're going to take a mental day break or a physical day break. Take all the time you need to get over a situation to recharge your batteries. Surrender to defensiveness. This came up for someone else this week as well. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So don't take things personally. Try not to take things to heart. Try not to hold any remorse, regret, or disappointments in your heart at this time. Let it go. Try to be a good listener. Listen to the other side of the story. You maybe, when we talked about the reconciliation, we talked about communicating. So it could correlate to that as well. So try not to take things personal this week. Get your rest. Don't allow yourself to be overtaxed mentally. Okay? Now, let's see what we have here for our focus card. What do you need to see, know, and expect when it comes to truly focusing on something this week? Paying attention to one thing. Let's see what we have here for you. Okay, there we go. Take your power back. Oh my goodness. Didn't we talk about that? Free yourself. We said that here, right? It's time to take back control of your life. So take your power back. If you feel as though you've been, a people pleaser, doing everything for someone else, taking on the burden of everybody's problems and drama, or even just, being in a one-sided relationship, it's time for you now to free yourself of that and take your power back. Well, my beautiful Taurus, this is your extended reading for this week of January the 30th to February the 5th. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week to look forward to. And I'll see you soon.